Hey everyone, it's Michael and
Ruben!
from Little Coin Shop, littlecoinshop.com.au. What do we got, Rubes?
We have, I'm very much looking forward to this one, we have the 2 kilo antique series from Perth, this year being the Koi.
The only way to beat a 1 kilo coin is to make it a 2 kilo coin.
And to make it antiqued with, I would say, for me out of Perth, some of the most detail they seem to cram in on some of these coins. I absolutely love this series. We first saw it through us with the one I first saw was the Great Barrier Reef coin.
Yep.
And I absolutely loved that one. It wasn't the first in the series, they did a couple before, but that was the first one I saw. And yeah, I've kind of loved this series ever since, because they are, chatting to some of the designers at Perth, they've said in the past that they like the antiqued coins because they can kind of cram a little bit more detail and use some kind of shadowing and stuff like that, so they enjoy it. And I think that really comes across in some of the designs and the detail they can pack into them.
Geez, they've upped their packaging a bit, haven't they?
They have.
Old Perth Mint.
Well, you have to for these ones, and also they it's one of the ones where they ship the packaging and the coin kind of separately. So that's the 2 different boxes there. Even though there's 2 different boxes, it's all for the 1 coin.
So we're going to look at the coin or the box first?
I feel like let's launch straight into the coin. I think that's.
Okay, let's do the coin first.
Oh, well, come on. People are here to see a coin, and then we'll match it.
I was sure you were going to go for the box first.
You got to keep you guessing. Can't be too predictable.
So it comes with this fantastic little. It's stuck down. All right, let's pull it all out together. Got to be careful with these. Because they have so much weight to them, it's very easy to damage things in there. So it's a little bit surgery-like.
We have a precision job on this one.
Yeah, well, as precise as we get. So we'll spin it around. So it comes with the C of A.
Yep.
I'm not going to open it.
The other thing about this series is this COA is very, very individual to this coin. Normally, I mean, obviously they normally are anyway, but it's because the actual number is inscribed on the coin as well.
It is.
Doing well. Nice, little cuts there to make sure we get into this with no mishaps.
That's the theory. I'll see if it works in practice.
One layer further in.
Thanks to STI Custom for the the knife.
Very much so.
It's got me out of trouble a number of times now.
Alrighty. Is that the final layer?
It is. So these are beautiful. They're the same diameter as a normal Perth Mint kilo coin.
Yep.
They're just twice as thick. And they just look the bee's knees. If I could get it out, we'd be right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at that. I think I've got it upside down.
You do.
So if you've seen this series before, none of this is going to shock you, but you can see it's a concave coin. And that's the advantage of doing quite a thick, and it's actually the thickness of the perspex there. It goes from end to end. So it's quite a thick coin. They've kept the same diameter, as I said, as the 1 kilo, which has allowed them to go quite deep, which allows them to do this scallop or concave finish, which allows them then, and I don't know, Rubes, if you can get it on a lower angle, but they can actually draw the design out. So it's almost 3-dimensional in its design in here. And it just allows them to really bring out the detail. So you've got the pebbles in the stream, you've got the are they flowers? I'm assuming they're flowers that they've gone for, but these lily-like flowers in there, and they all kind of step out and give you this 3D image of the fish actually moving in the stream. And it's just amazing. And then on the obverse side, we have the final of Queen Elizabeth II.
This is the only one in this series that'll have the memorial obverse.
Yes. And again, the concave finish to this side, so they actually draw the sculpture, the effigy of Queen Elizabeth out in the design and give it that 3-dimensional look. So it is just amazing. And if I've got I haven't got a glove here. Right, so through the magic of modern recording, we can cut straight to this with the gloves on. And you can see somewhere in here, because there's no capsule on them, because they're antiqued.
Yep.
There you go. You can see the number has been stamped into the rim, which should match that number right there.
Which it does. Woohoo!
I'll just slide it back together.
But no, very, very cool.
They are an amazing coin. An incredible production from Perth Mint. Incredibly, incredibly limited. They only produce 200 of these.
Yep.
So you don't see them coming onto the secondary market very much once they're sold. So if you're after them and you're after them at, I would argue, the cheapest price you're going to get them. I mean, you never know if someone's going to let it go at a bargain price in the future, but you are getting them at the cheapest price at the recommended retail. The trend for them is to go up from here on in. This is not financial advice. We might as well hit the comment before we go any further. Absolutely.
Do you want to start opening this as you go?
It is absolutely going to be cheaper to buy 2 1 kilo coins than it is to buy 1 2 kilo high relief, antiqued, limited edition, proof
200
coins.
vintage. Yeah.
I have no idea how to open this, mate. But gloves aren't going to help me.
That's what makes it entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, if I'm honest, in comparison to last year, I actually wasn't the biggest fan of last year's one, if I'm honest. In comparison, like I said, particularly to that first one I saw with the Great Barrier Reef. I absolutely love that coin.
That's still my favourite.
But I think they've done really, really well this year. I really enjoy this one.
They've really gone for the detail on this one, far better than the because they did the was it the Dragon and Bear? No, Dragon and Tiger. We just called it the Dragon and Bear because that's what it looked like. But even the packaging, the extreme they go with the packaging, you've got the design and label on the front. This beautiful box. Yeah, okay, it's a cardboard box. But
yeah, you can see why the box gets its own box.
Yeah, that's right. Then inside you've got this.
It's a very kind of like crate looking vibe to it.
And then it opens up and you've actually got to assemble it yourself. So it comes with, well, you don't have to assemble it yourself, that's wrong. But it comes with these which you can attach into there.
Yep.
And you can actually use them as a stand, I believe, Rubes.
Yes.
Is that correct? Yeah. And then that sits flush inside there, like so. I don't know if I'm going to put it in there or not. We will momentarily. I could have taken the
silica gel.
the moisture gel out, moisture capture. So that sits in there. And then you've also got a Perspex presentation to slide over the top. So look, there's as much design work goes into the packaging. Probably not. There's almost as much design work that goes into the packaging as into the coin itself. But again, Perth Mint is right up there with the best around the world with their more numismatic style coins. And this one is certainly one to be desired. Again, it's not going to be 2 kilos of silver. It's going to be far more than that because of the precision in it, because of all the design work in it, because of the packaging, because of the techniques that are used and all those types of things. You really are moving into a piece of artwork rather than just buying a lump of metal. But a stunning lump of metal it is.
Absolutely.
I think that's it for now. Got any questions or comments you want to make? Jot them down below and we'll get back to you. But yeah, very limited edition, 200 in total for the whole world. Each one's numbered, 2 kilo koi coin from the Perth Mint. Fantastic.